Ladies and gentlemen, our position is to the EU should introduce protecting measures against China. We want to do it to take an import limit against toy and clothes for all of Europe and introduce it in the year or in the beginning of the year 2008. In the history of China, it's the big China had a big pollution. About one billion people live all in China. The most people live in the near of the sea. That's a very compact population. It's in China.
There is already a limit on clothes, on the import of clothes from China.
Yes, we want to compact it more and more.
And what amounts?
In China. Okay. In China, there's a big step between rich and poor, and we think we would with the import the government in China, the communism forced the economy years in the past, and so the economy now grows and increases more and more, and nobody take care of the pollution, and the environment grows more and more. And we think we are also verantwortlich for the pollution. Responsible for the pollution, because we take the products from China they produce without the limit against China and toy clothes for Europe looks like, especially for sportswear like Adidas or Puma, because they produce it cheap, and they employees are most very young, they are child, and they own very low money, and only the bosses of the companies own much, and they profits from the trade between China and Europe. Though we think it's not good for China to hold the trade, because the poorness in China don't go down.
So if you criticize the fact that the companies and the bosses get too much money, why do you hurt China and not the companies?
We can't hit the companies because we have no influence on the companies in China. That must do China, and China does not do nothing, so we must do anything. So we do the limit import, and if doesn't happen, we must grow the limit. The limit must be bigger, and we must increase the limit on other products, toys, I said, and maybe shoes and especially sportswear.